Have you ever stopped to think about the signs your stomach might be trying to tell you? Stomach cancer often starts quietly, hiding behind subtle symptoms that can go unnoticed. Today, we'll explore the 7 warning signs your stomach may be sending you. Signs everyone should know to act in time. Stay with me to discover how to recognize these signs and understand why they are so crucial. Why is it important to learn more about this type of cancer? Because it ranks as the 4th most common cancer in men and the 6th in women. Moreover, it can be silent. By knowing these signs better, you could save lives, including your own. This content will be divided into 2 parts. In the first, I'll talk about the signs and symptoms of stomach cancer. I'll explain the 7 main warning signs that indicate something might be wrong. In the second part, which I consider the most important, I'll discuss prevention, including some daily measures that can help prevent stomach cancer from developing. I'll also talk about H. pylori and other risk factors. For example, did you know that certain blood types have a higher risk of stomach cancer? Hopefully, yours isn't one of them. So, stay until the end and find out. Before we continue, please like the video. The more likes, the more YouTube will distribute it to people who don't have easy access to doctors or hospitals. Also, share it with your friends and family, as many lives can be saved with your help. Don't hesitate, share, and tell me. Do you know anyone who has had stomach cancer? Where in Brazil or the world are you from? Write in the comments. 7 warning signs of stomach cancer. Silent signs you must never ignore.
Oh, I forgot to tell you the news. Click on the link in the description or on our first pinned comment and get your free ebook now to start deworming.
7th symptom of stomach cancer. Burning in the pit of the stomach. Many people with stomach cancer feel pain in their belly. This pain usually occurs in the upper part of the stomach, called the pit of the stomach, and can be mistaken for reflux, gastritis, or an ulcer. The pain can range from mild to severe and may radiate to the back. Pay attention if the pain has appeared recently or changed in intensity. Persistent pain that worsens after meals deserves attention. Some patients feel pain when palpating the stomach. This should also be investigated. 6th symptom of stomach cancer, dark stools. If your stools have changed color to a dark, almost black hue, and have a pasty, sticky texture with a strong odor, this may indicate melena. Melena occurs when digested blood passes through the digestive tract and is a sign of internal bleeding, often from the stomach or small intestine. Although melena can also be caused by other conditions, such as gastric ulcers or esophageal varices, it is important to seek medical help immediately, as it may indicate a serious problem like stomach cancer. Why does stomach cancer cause melena, digested blood in stools? These dark, tar-like stools occur because blood from the stomach has passed through the entire intestine and been completely digested. Of course, other causes, such as esophageal varices and ulcers, can also cause melena, but stomach cancer should be considered. The presence of melena is a medical emergency, indicating significant bleeding. Significant changes in your stools should be investigated. It doesn't necessarily mean cancer, but it's always better to consult a doctor. 5th symptom of stomach cancer, feeling full after eating little. One of the most common symptoms of stomach cancer is feeling full with little food. That feeling of quick, premature fullness is strange. You've only taken a few bites and already feel full, as if you've eaten a lot. When someone has stomach cancer, gastric emptying can be delayed, causing food to stay in the stomach longer than normal. Additionally, if the tumor is large, it can obstruct the stomach, making it rigid and unable to expand properly, and it may also produce substances that suppress hunger. The person may also experience nausea and vomiting, and sometimes, upon vomiting, may notice streaks of blood or a dark liquid. 4th symptom, fatigue, tiredness, shortness of breath. About a month ago, I saw a 39-year-old patient who thought he had heart problems. He said to me, "Doctor, I think I have heart failure." I asked why he thought so, since he was only 39 and his electrocardiogram was normal. He replied that when climbing the stairs at home, he needed to stop 2 or 3 times.
Discover the key to a worm-free life and a healthy gut with our innovative ebook, Natural Deworming Protocol. Dive into a variety of effective strategies and insights to eliminate worms for good. This complete guide offers safe deworming methods for adults, children, and pets, in addition to using the lunar calendar to obtain better results, among other bonuses. Don't wait any longer. Click the link in the description to get your ebook now and start your journey to a life free from parasitic worries.
Whereas before he used to run up them. Upon examination, I noticed he was anemic. The conjunctiva of his eyes was pale, as were his hands. I ordered blood tests, endoscopy, and colonoscopy, as he mentioned diffuse abdominal pain. To my surprise, we discovered early-stage stomach cancer. He will need surgery, but he was lucky because severe anemia that caused these symptoms allowed for early diagnosis, and he will recover. Therefore, some symptoms cannot be ignored. Fatigue and tiredness can be caused by anemia, as in his case, or by the tumor itself. Third symptom, abdominal bloating. Abdominal bloating can be a common symptom of stomach cancer. In some cases, it may not be apparent due to a feeling of fullness, but in others, bloating can be visible, increasing the size of the abdomen after meals. This can occur because the tumor irritates the stomach lining, causing changes in digestion and increased gas. Excess gas can also cause abdominal pain. Second symptom, unexplained weight loss. It's not the kind of weight loss from dieting or trying to lose weight. You're eating normally, yet you're losing weight. Weight loss due to stomach cancer can have various reasons. First, as mentioned, you can't eat properly and your stomach is always full. Another reason is that the tumor alters metabolism, consuming your nutrients because cancer cells divide faster than normal. The result is weight loss without an apparent reason. First symptom, burning and heartburn. The sensation of burning and heartburn is one of the symptoms of stomach cancer. These symptoms are called dyspeptic symptoms and can closely resemble ulcers, gastritis, or reflux. One important thing to note is that this burning and heartburn does not improve with the use of antacids, and the symptoms can be persistent and worsen over time. Many stomach issues come and go, and people may think it's just indigestion that will pass or reflux. Stomach cancer is not the first thing most people think of. Of course, many people may have symptoms of burning and heartburn, but if you have other symptoms along with difficulty swallowing and risk factors for stomach cancer, these signs need attention. It's essential to see a doctor for the correct diagnosis. Most importantly, it's about early detection. The early warning signs of stomach cancer are so subtle that most people don't notice the problem until the disease is more advanced. Don't ignore the symptoms. The sooner you find out, the better. Listen to your body. Know your body. It makes all the difference. Important information about stomach cancer symptoms. Some people with early stomach cancer have no symptoms. That's why sometimes the disease is only detected when it's advanced. So, having symptoms can sometimes be an advantage, as in the case of my patient, because it can be discovered in time. When the disease is in a very early stage, the cure is almost 100% guaranteed. What are the risk factors for stomach cancer? What increases your chances of having stomach cancer? First, being male. There is a significant difference in the incidence of stomach cancer between men and women. Statistics show that 1 in 95 men will develop stomach cancer, while 1 in 154 women will have the disease. This difference may be related to hormonal and behavioral factors. Second factor, family history. Like in the case of Napoleon Bonaparte, whose father died of stomach cancer at 35, 2 sisters died from the same disease. A brother and Napoleon himself also died of stomach cancer at 51. One of his sons also died of stomach cancer. Blood type. Those with blood type A have a 19% higher risk of stomach cancer, and those with type AB have a 9% higher risk. Type O is considered protective, with a lower risk of stomach cancer. Age. Most cases of stomach cancer are detected after age 65, though it can occur in younger individuals as well. Certain ethnicities, including Hispanic, Black, Indigenous, and Asian populations. Therefore, the countries with the highest number of stomach cancer cases are South Korea, Japan, and China. But due to prevention efforts, over 60% of stomach cancers are treated with endoscopy. They remove the tumor with endoscopy, and the problem is resolved without needing hospitalization. In Brazil, this happens in fewer than 10% of cases. Habits within our control. Smoking. Smokers have a 200% higher risk of stomach cancer. Alcohol consumption also increases the risk. Diet. Excessive salt consumption increases the risk of stomach cancer, as do smoked foods and those preserved with nitrates and nitrites. Eating few fruits also increases the risk. Those who have had stomach surgery, such as ulcer surgery or bariatric surgery, also have a higher risk. Infection with H. pylori, which is the bacterium that causes gastritis and ulcers, leads to atrophic gastritis and intestinal metaplasia, considered precancerous lesions. Being obese, especially with belly fat, increases the risk of all gastrointestinal cancers, such as intestine, liver, stomach, esophagus, and pancreas. Having stomach polyps or pernicious anemia, where the stomach does not produce intrinsic factor and the body cannot absorb vitamin B12, also increases the risk. Another important point is the prolonged use of proton pump inhibitors, such as omeprazole and pantoprazole. Studies show that taking antacids or ranitidine does not increase the risk, so it seems to be specific to PPIs. How to detect stomach cancer? The best way to find out if someone has stomach cancer is by undergoing an endoscopy. During the endoscopy, you will be sedated, and the doctor will use a small camera to view the inside of your stomach. They will look for gastritis, ulcers, polyps, or suspicious lesions. The doctor may also take a biopsy to check for the presence of H. pylori. Ideally, nothing is found, but if there is a problem, it's better to remove it via endoscopy, as done by the Japanese and Koreans. How to protect yourself from stomach cancer. 1. Don't smoke. Smoking is one of the leading risk factors for many types of cancer, including stomach cancer. The chemicals in cigarettes can damage the stomach lining, increasing the risk of developing cancer cells. Quitting smoking can significantly reduce the risk. 2. Don't drink alcohol. Excessive alcohol consumption is also associated with a higher risk of stomach cancer. Alcohol can irritate and damage the stomach lining, making it easier for cancer to develop. Limiting or avoiding alcohol consumption can help protect the stomach. 3. Have a healthy diet. Eating a diet rich in fruits and vegetables can help protect against stomach cancer. These foods contain antioxidants and fiber that help maintain a healthy stomach. Avoid processed foods high in salt, smoked foods, and those preserved with nitrates and nitrites, which increase the risk of gastric cancer. 4. Get regular physical activity. Staying physically active helps control weight and reduces the risk of cancer. Regular physical activity improves overall health and strengthens the immune system, which can help fight the development of cancer cells. 5. Avoid obesity. Obesity, especially abdominal fat, is associated with a higher risk of gastrointestinal cancers, including stomach cancer. Maintaining a healthy weight through a balanced diet and regular exercise can reduce this risk. 6. Treat H. pylori infection. Infection with the bacterium Helicobacter pylori is a known risk factor for stomach cancer. This bacterium causes gastritis and ulcers, which can progress to cancer. If you have H. pylori, it's important to treat the infection with antibiotics and medical follow-up. 7. Aspirin use, ASA. Studies show that regular aspirin use can reduce the risk of stomach cancer. However, aspirin can also increase the risk of gastritis and ulcers, so it should only be used under medical guidance. And of course, if you experience any symptoms, seek medical attention. In 2020, there were 1.1 million new cases of stomach cancer worldwide and over 700,000 deaths. Therefore, it is important to listen to your body, stay vigilant, and if you have symptoms, don't wait. Even if through the public healthcare system, SUS, go and talk to a doctor. The Constitution states that health is a right for everyone and a duty of the state. It is your right to have health. Do your part with proper habits and demand your right. Detecting the problem early saves lives. Liked the video? If you haven't already, like and share. I'm sure you'll help someone. And what will be the next video you want to watch? Comment down below. I'll leave 3 recommendations here on the side. Remember to subscribe. Until the next video, thank you very much.